call in. Shout out to Let's Talk, trending hot topic. Shout out there, young brother, really putting out a lot of great content. Please go subscribe to his channel. Young brother is doing things.
All right, peace YouTube. What's going on, y'all? So we back with another one. Hope everybody good. I'm gonna get this live started. I haven't went live in probably almost 2 months, so this is kind of weird to me, and this is probably like my second live on StreamYard, so I'm still trying to figure it out. So I gotta bear with me, but y'all already see the thumbnail. Y'all see the title of the video. Y'all know what we're talking about. So I was watching the video late last night before I went to sleep on young Pharaoh's YouTube account, per usual, and he calling it quits. He said that he pretty much blamed his former security guard Heru. He blamed Golden Beauty, and he blamed the black community, and he pretty much gave a shout out to white people. I was like, okay, that's cool. I mean, that's no knock, it's no diss. He felt how he felt. I mean, people feel whatever type of way, however they feel, whatever. I just think that it's funny because it's like I was reading the comment sections too, and a lot of people in the comment sections was pretty much saying the same thing that I was saying. I was like, he not taking no accountability for any of his actions. And y'all know me, if y'all been following my channel thus far, I'm always talking about accountability and being responsible and stuff. I don't know, maybe that's my father being inside of me now, God rest his soul. But he used to always be like, check, you gotta take responsibility, you gotta be accountable for your actions. Because I was a knucklehead when I was a young boy, and looking back on it now, I can really see a lot of my flaws, which I still make today. Like we all make flaws, and ain't none of us perfect. I tell y'all that all the time. So I can recognize the little dumb stuff that he be doing, but I don't approve of any old thing. But he a grown ass man. I think he like 29, 30 or something. He a grown man, so do what you do. I mean, if you like it, I love it. Whatever, pretty much. But so I have a clip of the video in question that we're talking about. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'm just going to play like little sound bites and everything, and we can kind of go over it and talk over it, and see if we can dissect something inside the conversation and see if we can pick out little key points and everything. And y'all let me know if y'all think that he tripping or do he have a point. So let me find it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I told you I'm still figuring all this stuff out, so just give me 1 second. Bear with me. 1 2 1 2. Is this it? I think this it. All right, this it. I think I found it.
Peace, family. So this video right here is about how Heru and Golden Beauty fucked up my YouTube lawsuit.
Whoa.
Okay? Mostly Heru though. Her too, but mostly him. He pressed charges first. So as I let y'all know, my YouTube lawsuit was going to the 9th Circuit. This is a multi-million-dollar lawsuit that clearly I won. Clearly I was in the right. Clearly. Anybody with eyes can see that clearly YouTube violated my First Amendment, right? And my YouTube...
Now look, I'm going to pause it fast for a second, because y'all know what lawsuit he talking about. He's talking about the lawsuit he was talking about all last year about how, YouTube was, going against his First Amendment rights and everything, and taking down all his videos. Y'all remember that, because that's back when, when he was on and popping. I ain't even going front. If I was sit here and lie and say, I'll be a liar if I sit here and say I wasn't watching him like damn near every day back when he was talking about that. So I know exactly what he's talking about. Now, to be fair, did he have a clean cut case? I still don't know that. I mean, I was even saying that when I was watching it, but I do understand. I do know what he was talking. I do know what he's saying right here. But he ain't had no clear cut case though. I mean, YouTube is like a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's owned by Google. His money is not that long. Like, but I feel him though. Let me continue.
Lawsuit, if you don't know, you're just not watching this. It was dismissed because I started supporting Donald Trump and exposing the deep state. I was the only black Trump supporter from the ghetto, and they wanted to silence my voice, and that's what happened. So they deleted my channel amongst other things listed in the lawsuit. Just go watch, it's clear as day. And I did this video about Floyd. What's his name that died? Derek Floyd. What's the dude named Derek Floyd? Some shit like that.
George Floyd.
Maybe you remember his name, Derek Floyd.
He said Derek.
The Floyd dude. He died to the video.
Now look, I'm not really trying to nitpick and anything like that, but if you're gonna make a video and talking about this and then kind of brag and say what you did and what you brought to the forefront, at least know the boy name. Like, his name was George Floyd, not no damn Derek Floyd. It sounded like he mixing Derek Jackson, because I was about to say Jackson. It sounded like he mixing Derek Jackson and George Floyd together or whatever, but it's George Floyd, not no damn Derek Floyd. But we know what he's talking about. And at the time, he wasn't the only one, exposing all that stuff too, because if I remember correctly, MREC TV was doing the exact same thing, him and the Earth Amina, because I was going back and forth watching both of those channels. I was watching MREC TV and I was watching Pharaoh, because they both was like kind of like on the same type of time on everything that was happening last year. Y'all know I don't really want to get into it for cop YouTube purposes, and y'all know how they do the censorship, but I was into all that stuff. So he wasn't the only one. There was a lot of people online talking about this stuff. To be honest with you, it's a lot of people who's not online today that was online last year, who had a big following, who was talking about all that stuff too. And he just so happened to be one of them who got his stuff disbanded. He just was probably just one of the smartest ones who were able to make a whole lot of backup channels, because a lot of the guys that I was following, they gone and they ain't make no type of new channels or nothing. At least not on YouTube anyway. But let's continue.
I exposed just a lot of stuff. I got the screenshot on my Instagram. You feel me? It did 1.7 million views in 2 days. YouTube deleted my channel for me supporting Donald Trump, pretty much. So now, why is this important, right? My bodyguard pressed terroristic threat charges on me. Okay, after he left me, after I was poisoned. Okay, by if not by Jocelyn, by him, somebody poisoned me. You feel me? Baby girls say that I started acting, abnormal after I came back from Buffalo with my bodyguard. So whether I ain't gonna say he gave me something when I was in Buffalo, but okay, it was either him or Jocelyn. You feel me? I'm gonna blame it on that mushroom tea. So like I said, I didn't tell this bitch to bring no shrooms in my house. I never told her or nobody to bring no shrooms in my house. I didn't even know she had shrooms. So with that being said, boom. After I was poisoned, okay, I called my bodyguard like I told y'all. It's right there on camera. I told him not to leave me because I didn't feel right, and he left me. It's right on camera, clear as day. So this bitch ass nigga, after leaving me, goes and press charges on me for terroristic threats. So that charge, I got 7 charges total. 2 from him and 5 from incidents with Golden. Playing with the kids, not letting me see the kids. So between him and Golden, now, that's fucked up my lawsuit. And that's millions of dollars fucked up. So I just want to let everybody know. I can't believe she just called and said that. This is, I know, right? Fucked up. So they fucked up millions of dollars in my lawsuit. Fucked up my brand. Lying. They fucked up my public. And basically everything I tried to build, they destroyed. They destroyed. They basically destroyed everything I worked so hard to build. They sabotaged it. And I just want to let everybody know, fuck y'all. I'm not doing this shit no more. I quit.
Damn.
I quit. heart is not in. My heart is not there no more. I'm being totally honest with y'all. I'm not doing no more public lectures. I'm not doing no more public speaking. I'm not doing none of that shit no more.
Now look, I'm pausing right there for a second. I let it play out for a second to let y'all hear a little bit more what he was saying, because I kind of really wanted to get into the to the whole point of him saying that he quit and he not doing no more public lectures and all that stuff. Now, if y'all been watching my videos and making these me making these videos talking about Pharaoh, I've been saying that for the better part of about 2 or 3 months now. Like, I think we all knew that he pretty much quit. Like, his heart, when he said his heart not into it, I think those was the key words. His heart not into it no more, because if that was the case, he would have been doing his public lectures as well as his out in university lectures like he'd been doing. He would have been ignoring all the I guess the internet trolling, you want to call it, because regardless of what, he do got a lot of internet trolls on here. So I mean, he be trolling himself, so I guess it's fair play. But he would have been ignoring it and just focusing on his work and everything. But he haven't been doing any of that stuff. He been smoking, drinking, or smoking, taking shrooms and stuff, and being on a vegan venture with Chef Yak and them. And if y'all notice, Chef Yak and them, they doing their own thing right now. Like they still keep in contact, because I see here and there that they still communicate, but they not around no more. I guess he focusing on him and his old new girl that he with. What's shorty name? Martina Devon. So I mean, that's that. But what y'all think? Y'all think that he gonna come back and start speaking again, or is it just like he in his feelings right now? What did he say? He said, I would love to have you on my panel to discuss young Pharaoh. Yeah, I would I don't mind going on anyone's panel to discuss anything or whatever. I haven't been on anyone's show since Tommy Sotomayor. He was the last person's show I was on. But I don't collaborate with a lot of people like that. Probably like only like 3 big YouTube. I guess big in the sense of my channel anyway. But I've only collaborated with 3 people. Well, been on their channel anyway, which was not Young Pharaoh. MREC TV. I was on his channel about twice. I was on Lead Attorney channel like twice or 3 times, and I was on Tommy Sotomayor's channel once. But yeah, we can discuss all this stuff, because I mean I think is something to talk about, because y'all know I'm one of them people who likes to say that, I call myself a person who perspective in the manosphere. I don't know how if all y'all know anything about this, whoever watching or listening right now, but we get a lot of slack in this community, and we it's all these talking about, oh, y'all men be dogging girls and this and that and everything, and it's like, no, I think a lot of people misinterpret the people in the, I guess you want to call it manosphere, red pill community, with like incels or that MGTOW group. Like it's 2 totally different things, because at least from my perspective anyway, we still hold on to the value of man and woman, like, because we on this earth together, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's a lot of nut stuff that goes on in this world. And if y'all been watching my channel and paying attention to my videos, like, I'm sick and tired of all this violence that's going on. And I'm here in Philadelphia. Well, I'm on like the suburbs parts now, but I'm basically here. And a lot of my family is still in the city, and I'm only like right down the street from the city, so it ain't like I'm far away. But I'm like right here in the city, and it's crazy right now in Philadelphia. Like, it's so much gun violence and killing, and the crazy part about it is there's a lot of dudes killing women now. Like it's different. Like this shit is crazy out here. Man, I ain't even gonna get this video monetized, so fuck it, I'm a curse. Like it's crazy out here. It's like the wild wild west. I've been talking to one of my little brothers because like 2 of my brothers is locked up. One of them is coming home real soon, actually within like the next week or 2. He's been locked up for the last 4 years. I've been like everyone who's been talking to him, we've been trying to get in his head because he's the one who played with the guns and all that stuff. He's that brother. The other one, he just get locked up on dumb stuff. But everyone who's been talking to my brother, we've been trying to like get in his head. Like it's different out here, bro. Like within the last 4 years, it seemed like the time has changed in like 20, 30 years. It seemed like within 4 years, like 30 or 40 damn years passed. Because it's so much evil and wickedness out here. And the reason why I'm bringing all this up, I went off topic and bringing all this up because y'all know I've been making these videos and I've been defending young Pharaoh for the longest. I've been getting a lot of slack defending dude and everything. And once he made the video talking about that, the reason why he shot up Golden Beauty House or whatever, like he admitted to doing it because she don't want to let him see the kids. Like now you miss me with all that bull crap because I don't give a fuck what a female is doing as far as her being petty and dumb or not letting you see the kids and all that. Like I go through a lot. I got kids. I got nothing but daughters. I got 3 daughters, 2 different mothers. And to be honest, I don't get along with either one of them. I love my kids to death. And anybody know me know I love my kids. And my kid's mother make it hell for me. So when you see me make these videos defending him, it's more so of me can relate. And when I say that Golden Beauty and Camille is not that innocent, I can understand. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. When it comes to you shooting at somebody's house and everything because you're angry or you're trying to scare someone. Like, what if someone got hit? God forbid. What if one of your children got hit? Like, no one wants to hear all that. Because you and your feelings, then what? How can you explain it? We live in a world where it's a bunch of cowards who just so quick to pick up guns and it's not even just guns. We just living in a world where it's just a bunch of just, like I said earlier, just wickedness and evil. Like that's hard. That's the only way I can explain it. And I'm not one of these people on YouTube. I've noticed that, and I own it. I can own it. I'm not one of those people who could articulate my words, you know, in a sense where a lot of people gravitate towards me, like a lead attorney or someone else. Like, I don't have that type of speech. You know, I'm like real passionate in my feelings. So when it comes out, you know, sometimes I'm like all over the damn place. But that's okay. That's cool. I'm not a public speaker. I don't have those professions or whatever, but I'm learning as I go. So I've only been on YouTube for a year. You know, this is all new to me. So I'll get better as I keep talking because I'm like an introvert anyway. I'm not one of those people who talk and all that stuff. So, but it's just like, where did the etiquette go? Like, where did the compassion go? Where did the sympathy go? Like, we living in a world where it's none of that. Is it just me, or do the holidays not feel the same anymore? Like, Thanksgiving just passed. Did it really feel like Thanksgiving? Like, it's Christmas coming up. Do it really feel like Christmas coming up? Like, I remember a time when it was like a family oriented, and not just our family, but the community. It was a whole community. It's none of that anymore. And it's so crazy because, like, I know I'm going off topic because this whole video is about young Pharaoh, but if you're a subscriber to me, if you've been paying attention to me, I tell y'all, like, damn near in every video I talk about, everything is connected. You know, this whole damn world, everything is connected. So it all swings in one full damn circle. So if I can talk about this, because it actually leads up to the next damn topic. But we as a people got to start getting better. And we got a lot of people online who got a lot of influence, who spew like a lot of hate and a lot of like negativity. And you got people who gravitate towards that because that's all they know and everything too. And then you got a person like myself who, you know, what's so funny? At one point in time, actually, it wasn't too long ago, too. Some point in time this year, maybe like the summertime, beginning of the summer, whatever. Like, I found myself start trying to, you know, blend in and trying to be like everyone else and trying to, you know, talk about the same talking points as everyone else and doing all that stuff. But I start realizing that, you know, that's not me. I start hating it. And y'all know that I started falling back. I haven't been making videos like that. I just started really making videos again. I've been doing my other content. I have other, you know, platforms that I do like my little comedies and skits and stuff on. So I've been focusing on that because, like, here in this sector, not even just sector, but like on Black YouTube, period, it's a lot of gossip. It's a lot of drama. And a lot of times people get tired of that. You like a person like myself anyway. You get tired of it. And it goes in a full circle. You want to rebuild. You want to grow and get away from the negativity. So, in full swing of everything I'm saying, and everything pretty much, we all gotta stop the bullshit. That's you. That's me. That's young Pharaoh. That's whomever may be listening to this. We all gotta start getting better at doing stuff because this world is this world is undefeated, man. Like, y'all don't get that. I don't know. It's weird to me. It's very weird. So YP he said he quit, and as far as public speaking anyway, and he want to rebrand, rebuild. If he speak again, is going to be in Costa Rica, as he say. He's no longer traveling across the country. Costa Rica type shit, whatever. What y'all feel about that? How y'all feel? He say he bought land in Costa Rica, whatever. Which is not so hard to believe because if y'all like it sounds good. Like when you say it out loud, like, yeah, I got some property, I got land in Costa Rica. Like to the average 9 to 5, like not maybe to the average 9 to 5, but to the average person, it sounds glorified. It sounds like you got all this or whatever because most people are ignorant. And when you talk about ignorance, it's not an insult. It's just like, if you really look at the term ignorance, it's just like not knowing some type of information. Like we all ignorant to something. I'm ignorant to something. Everyone else ignorant to something. I say all that to say because we all can buy some land in damn Costa Rica or Puerto Rico or Cuba or any other of these type of low income countries or whatever. The land is actually cheap out there, and is beautiful. It's work, but it's cheap. Not cheap in the sense where you got like $1,000, but it's cheap in the sense where as though it's not impossible to get. So land is important too, and I'm actually glad that I'm actually talking about this because I can actually bring that up in the conversation as well. I advise all of us, especially us as Black people, to start trying to work towards buying land. You know, we got this whole mentality on renting. No, we need to start, ownership. We need ownership. that's how we grow back again as a community, because we don't own nothing. Let us start owning something. Buying a piece of land, even if you can buy a lot, like one of those empty lots inside the neighborhoods, purchase one of them. Go to the city or whatever. Let someone, because most people manage them. All you gotta do is go to the city. If your lot is next to your house and it's like abandoned, you tell them that especially if you keep it up and you clean it, you maintenance it, that they'll have you like the keeper of that land. I know that because one of my old properties that I used to be at, I did that. I just never bought it. But you can buy it too. It may cost like $5 grand, 10 grand or something, 7 grand. You can always hold it, even if you don't got the money to build nothing on it. Always keep it, because what if someone come into the neighborhood who wants to build something on it? Don't sell it to them. I tell that to people all the time. We got a habit of selling stuff. No, don't sell it. Like, rent it. Do like what they do. Do what the Jews do. Do what the white people do. We keep selling stuff because it looks good, because we never had that amount of money before in our lives. We never had this X amount of dollars. No, if they want to buy it from you, think about it. You got all these new development people coming inside the cities and gentrification, all these different neighborhoods and everything. They rebuilding, especially here in Philly. Like it's where I grew up in Blumberg Projects. If you go around there right now, if you from Philly or know about Philly and know about Blumberg Projects, then you know what I'm talking about. If you go down there right now, it's a totally different neighborhood. Like, they knocked down the buildings and it look like the suburbs. It look like, remember Rancho Cucamonga? What was it called? Rancho Cucamonga on Next Friday, the neighborhood the Next Friday where he moved that. It looked like that neighborhood a little bit. And it's like, they doing this everywhere. So if you own a house, or say like one of your loved one passed, because this is how they get them, because they're doing it from the young people, because the older people will never give up their houses. But all the younger people who inherited homes, who don't know any better, they're the ones who's selling it because they want to go to trips to Vegas and Miami and all that stuff, instead of keeping it, because the neighborhood is coming up in about 5 or 10 years. That house that you just sold for about 50 or 60,000 is going to be worth 300,000. Like, we don't think long terms. It's it is crazy. It's so funny because I do this all the time. I make these videos and I'm always putting the title as one topic, and I go off every single time. It never fails. I have to stop doing that. I really do. But y'all get where I'm coming from with it. Like, at least I hope y'all do. But let me read this chat real fast. See what types of development from the extreme examples of things, usually the worst examples. Yeah, true. I think he detoured so much from the teachings that he lost. He just trying to find it again. Peace be with him. Yeah, I mean, and you know what though? Like, wish him all the best of luck, because I don't wish bad on anyone. Like I'm giving him slack right now, but I don't wish harm on him. He's still a brother. He's still young and black. Like, I hope he get it together. Just like I hope my little brothers and anybody get it together. Shit, I want to get it together. Like, I'm not perfect either. Like, we all got to get it together. Like, that's the point. Ain't none of us perfect. Like, how can we, completely, dismiss or condemn someone when we all got our flaws and shit too? Like, people, we have to start being better at that. Like, I pray to God that he get it together, and one day him and his kids' moms, both baby moms or whatever, get together. Shoot, I just told y'all about me and my kids' moms. Same difference. Like, shoot, I care more about me right now because it's more personal. So I hope me and my kids' moms can get it together and we can all coexist and everything. But it takes people wanting to do it, and I think that's not a think. I know that's where the what they call the Rubicon. Like that's where we at, because you gotta want to do it. People gotta want to change. People gotta want to, be better. And like I just was saying, that whole rant, we living in a time where a lot of people don't want to. People just like being ignorant. And what I was trying to say earlier that I got off topic was, you got a person like me who's like, because it's so funny. It seems like to me, and I could be wrong, but it seems to me that a lot of people view me as the mean one, or the ignorant one, or the insane one. And I'm like, and all the while I'm looking at everyone like I'm the only fucking logical one in this world. Like I'm like, I feel like I'm the only sane person living in the world of insane people, because I think logical and rational. And because I think logical and rational, people shun me. Like I've got to, like I told you, I'm 37 years old. I've been dealing with this shit all my life. All my life. Like I used to be real fat. I used to be over 300 pounds. You know what I mean? Like I started boxing, lost weight and everything, got in shape. But I've always had some type of issues or whatever. Rather be me being a kid, being fat and people talking about me, or just now that I'm older and I'm not fat no more and I box, people think I'm mean or whatever, or evil, or people don't like my because I'm opinionated, because I don't go with the status quo. So they look at me as being a bigot and all that stuff. Like, I'm cool with that. That's I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. Because what you do don't affect me, and what I do shouldn't affect you. Like, see, but people are so invested into the agenda, the status quo, the time right now. It's just like, why did you say that? Or like, you're not supposed to think that way. And I'm looking at you like, what? Like, oh man. Oh, thank you, Goddess Gangster. He said I support topic jumping. I'm glad you do, because I do it all the time. And I really don't mean to, but like I say, it all adds up together, because you can take one topic and go somewhere totally different, and it's still depending on how you correlate it kind of corresponds. So I've been doing this all my life as well, and it's something that I'm trying to get better at not doing, but still seem to do it. But I mean, hey, I make it work for me, so it is what it is. But I'm on the belief that that we can change if we want to. How can I put this? Y'all know I'm real bad at this. Like I got it right there in my head. I just can't say it in words without what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling. But like we gotta want to, and it's up to our elders, like people my age and older than me. Like we gotta start speaking up, because a lot of people my age and older, they're just silent, they're quiet, and if we had some type of guidance, like let's say, let's go back to YP, for example. Now we all know that back in the day that he was with like General Seti, and he was cool with Sinetta and all of them, but and Nature Boy. So he had his OGs, he had his old heads, whatever. Now somewhere along the line they disconnected, and y'all let me know, because I'm not real familiar on I know a little bit, but I ain't gonna sit here and talk about like what really happened because I don't know. So y'all probably better at letting me know. But somewhere along the line, it was a disconnect, and it seemed like from that disconnect, he started getting more and more radical. Now, granted, I was listening to him like last year, and he had to disconnect from them then. But if you go back and see the young Pharaoh that was cool with them, and you see the young Pharaoh who by himself, you just see like a whole change of a person until you get to like slowly changing until you get to right here. And it's kind of like I'm going somewhere with this, so follow me for a second. But it's kind of like a kid who's like longing for like a big brother or like a father figure type, something like that. And like he didn't have that no more. So now he just out here in the world by himself, just doing stuff. And we all, if you know someone like that, or if you're in that position, you can relate. So that's what I'm saying. Like I see. I pay attention to stuff. I pay attention to detail. Like, I should have been a damn. At one point in my life, I was going to be a cop because I wanted to be like an FBI agent or something like that because I pay attention to too much damn details. And you know, some might say I'm newsy, but you know, I like the devil is in the details, and if you pay attention to the details, you know, you can learn a lot without even saying anything, and without even really doing much. So like I've always looked at it from another. I try to always look at it from another perspective than everyone else. Like I've been giving him slack the last couple months for these videos, but if y'all noticed too, I've always been trying to like a little wiggle in there, like, all right, you fucking up, but come on, bro, like I'm rooting for you, like on that type of time. But it's like it gets to a point where like, all right, come on, man. Prime example, like, and he probably gonna be listening to this video too, and I'm gonna meet up with him later on, so he probably gonna be mad. But like one of my homies, one of my good friends, I've been cool with all my damn life. He can't get his stuff together. He hit me up yesterday. We was talking on the phone. We supposed to be linking up in probably like an hour or so, and he got like his little issues. I'm not gonna put it out there, but he got like his stuff, and he still be like doing his dumb little stuff. And I haven't talked to him. We talked yesterday, but yesterday was the first time of me talking to him in like months or so. So, and as we talking, and I'm realizing we was on the phone for like 2 hours or so too. And I had to hang up. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna be on the phone with you all damn night. I got videos and stuff to make. But as I'm talking to him, I realize that he's still on the same type of time, and it's like, bro, like bro, we 37. Like, when you gonna grow up? Like, when you gonna start trying to, you know, make yourself better, do better? You know what I mean? Like, stop being around the same type of environment and doing stuff. Like, yeah, we from the hood, yeah, we from the slums, yeah, we had bad upbringings, whatever you want to call it, but we don't gotta be statistics to our environment. Like, because it comes to a point where you get old, when you get, like, I'd say this all the time, as long as you don't have no type of mental confliction, like mentally wrong with you, then you as a kid, okay, that's one thing. But when you start getting older and you start, you know, using your higher brain functions and start knowing right from wrong and logic and understanding all this stuff, then it's no one's fault but yours if you don't make these type of changes in your life. Like, you can't blame that on nobody but yourself, myself, whatever. So, like, that's where I be at with it, with him and with everyone else. And I'm kind of getting to the point where it's like my dad used to be stern, like, on me. Like, when I was a kid, I thought I hate my dad when I was a kid, because he was just so damn stern on me. And I used to be like, damn, why you so damn evil? Like, like, I used to be mad. But, oh my God, I miss my father. because he was so right. Like he had it right. Like he didn't want me out in the street. He didn't want me like being bad. Like he wanted structure for me. And I think because he had that like, well, let me be real. If I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna be real. Because he put the fear of God in me, and he had that, and I had that like that fear. If I did something wrong, I was gonna get my behind tore, and also I had that respect for him. Like it structured me, you know, along with other things too. But I needed that in my life. And y'all hear me talk about dad. That's a lot of things we talk about here too in the red pill community in the manosphere. Like because like my mom and my dad wasn't together, but my dad was around. Like my dad raised me. So I didn't grow up in a 2-parent family home. Well, I did because my grandparents. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. My father was around. He was always around. So I still had that father and mom. And I had the structure of watching my grandparents. So that's why I'm saying I'm different. My mentality, like I feel like I'm the last of the Mohegans. Because you new motherfuckers, the way y'all think, the mentality is y'all all the way lost. It's all the way. I keep saying I was born like 40 years too soon or 40 years too late. Because I don't fit in. Not with this time. And I ain't even trying to. So say bro lost his fan base anyway. His ego destroyed him. Yeah, his ego did destroy him. Because you know, I started saying that too. When I first seen that he moved and everything, and I made a video like back like in April or May or something like that when he was I think like when he first got to Texas and he was in a swimming pool and everything, and I think they was like building it, and after they got everything done, he was in a pool and he was like stunting on everything, and I made the video. That's back when he was like his first started beefing with Rashad Jamal, and I was talking about that, and that's what made me. I'm like, yo, bro, like I'm like, oh, he's stunting now. I'm like, okay. I'm like, he just got off of parole and everything. He can move around and everything, and now he can, you know, enjoy his assets that he made from YouTube instead of being stuck in Buffalo. So I was cool. I was happy for him. I'm like, yo, that's what's up. But when I start seeing it more and more and everything, I'm like, oh, okay. Now he's shitting on a little guy. Okay, like so that's how people get, you know, when they get a little ahead or whatever. Kind of like my other little brother, the other one I was telling you about. He's like that. You know, when he get a little money and everything, he think he better than everybody else. We be cracking up laughing at him, but because it's funny, it's comical, because we know him, and it's the same. I say that because it's the same thing with Pharaoh. Like, bro, we know you. Like, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing at all. And why do people do that? Anyway, you know, me and my mother was having a conversation about that maybe 2 weeks ago. While certain people, you know, when they feel as though they getting a little ahead, they got a little something they do. Like, it's always good to enjoy yourself and feel like prime example. I was just able to move out of the city and come out into the burbs. Like I'm at a point in my life where I can afford to do that right now. It's not much, but it's better than what I was doing before, and that's cool. And then maybe a year, 2, 3 years from now, and I'm gonna be more out, and I'll get to a point where I'll move out the state, because that's my goal. I want to move out of Pennsylvania, go like Canada somewhere, or shoot, even even Texas, like Pharaoh. And that's not because of him, but I've been wanting to go to Texas for a while. I just want to get out of the Commonwealth states. Like these state laws in these Commonwealth states, I hate them. But I'm not going to get into that because of this YouTube stuff. But yeah, so I'm outside of the city, like I'm in the burbs, but I got a nice little a place, got a nice property and everything, and I'm still like rehabbing it, and I'm about to like build the deck in the back and everything. It's gonna take me, to be honest with you, it's gonna take me about 2 or 3 months to finish all this stuff, because it's just gonna be me and my partner. and I've injured myself, so I can barely do half of the stuff that I used to. But I bring in all that to say I don't feel like I'm better than anyone else now that I'm outside of the city, and now that I'm around the white people. I'm not bigging up the white people because now I'm around them. Or shoot, my neighborhood is a bunch like Indians and all that stuff. I'm not bigging up because I'm around them. I'm not in the hood no more. I don't hear gunshots every night no more. That don't make me better. Like if anything, it just make me someone who just thought about my future and thought about my kids and everything. But and if anything else, I advise other people to do the same thing. Like, you don't have to be in crime infested areas. If you don't want to, move. People think that it's so hard. It's easier said than done. It may be easier said than done, but it's probably not by much because me personally, see, if you know me, I think about the long term. I think about the long run. I'm not thinking about the short term and all that stuff. Yeah, you might lose a little bit of money trying to move. Yeah, you might have to work a little harder in the meantime to keep up with your new finances and all that stuff. But that shit gonna pay out in the long run. Cause now you're in the area, like now I'm in the area where my kids can go to a better school because I got a better zip code. Like, you feel me? Like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, my daughter's got like options now to like go to these programs. And I look at the schools out here, and the schools is like the programs, like they still got like home, like in the city, they don't got home ec no more. Like the high schools and stuff, they don't do engineering and everything no more. You got to go to like trade schools and stuff for that. Out here in these townships, these little townships schools and stuff, they be doing all that. Then the kids got the options to go to better like colleges or trades and everything like that. Got way better options than we had in the city. Like, so we look, I'm just talking. At the end of the day, forget young Pharaoh, forget me, forget you, forget all this YouTube beef, forget all that stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's about the kids. Because the kids is like I'm damn, man. I know I'm getting old now. I know I'm getting old because that's all I think about now. Because the kids is our future. We gotta start focusing on them. And maybe because I got kids, I think about stuff like that more and more. But I don't know. I just wish we all did. But that's going to be my time. Thank you, Malcolm. I appreciate you. That's gonna be my time for this video right now. I'm gonna do more of these live streams on StreamYard. This my first time like doing it with adding the video and everything. I didn't think I can do it, but I'm learning how to do all this. See, I'm an old man. I'm learning how to do all this technology stuff. So I'm gonna do a live stream later on tonight. Sometime in the day I'll set up the reminder type thing. Do the set it up so y'all will know. And just click on it and everything so y'all will have it. Because I'm not going to lie and say what time I'm going to do it because I don't know. And I don't want to say I'm going to do it at such and such time and I'm still busy. So, but throughout my day, I will make a live stream event. Y'all just click on it and follow me later on tonight. So, thank you, Goddess Gangster. I appreciate you. And yeah, I guess we go from there. So I know I'm all over the place, and I'm not even gonna lie and say I'm not gonna do it later on because I'm sure I am. I'm gonna try not to, but I'm guaranteed to sure I am. So, but y'all help me out and y'all let me know what y'all like hearing. If you like me topic jumping, that's cool. Maybe I just have it like a open ending type of live discussion where though it's not on one particular subject. I like these type of topics anyway where we can kind of like bounce around. So This is what we used to do growing up anyway, with the boys or the girls, just the family, just talking about different things like space, nature, horror. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, but y'all stay blessed. I appreciate y'all, and y'all stay good. Y'all stay safe too. I got a alert this morning. It woke me up this morning. A child got kidnapped. Now y'all probably not nowhere near me, but just saying, like, be safe because there's weirdos out here. So that's pretty much what I'm getting at. But all right, bless. God bless. Love y'all, and y'all stay safe. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.